Okay, let's head to said planet. Okay, we're on the planet now. Let's leave the ship.
We've hit the ground. Something feels wrong here.
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps here there is some trace of those who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
It orbits, dead in space. Nothing lives on its surface.
This place feels strange. It's like everything's just too quiet.
An entire planet wiped clean of life.
This place unsettles me. Just be careful, General.
There are signs of life on the surface. So don't worry, you won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out.
Although I think that the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few.
Okay.
Hello, I am LS-44, and I need you to leave this area immediately.
Why?
The central zone has been flooded with radiation, and it is lethal to all organic life forms. If you entered, you would surely be killed. I do not know. Shortly after the arrival of some recent visitors, communications with the facility ceased to function, and my sensors detected lethal levels of radiation. There were two visitors, a male organic and a female organic. That is all I know. I am afraid that is not possible. My programming will not allow me to open the doors to any organic life forms until radiation output has been reduced to safe levels. Yes, my programming will allow for a droid to enter the facility. Which of your droids would you like to send in?
We're gonna send in T3. We'll do a level up on T3.
Welcome to the colony of M478. I am CS36, and I will be delighted to assist you during your visit in the colony. I possess the highest qualifications and the most up-to-date information about the colony of all the guidance and advisory units here in the Central Zone. So please, if you have any questions or need any kind of advice, consult exclusively with me. Now please, Tell me what subjects are in your area of interest. You want to erase the radiation from the air in the colony? Unfortunately, I am afraid I do not possess the technical knowledge necessary to help you in this task. However, IS-18, being responsible for monitoring and controlling the air quality in the colony, will be in possession of all the information needed on this subject. IS-18 is currently working on a solution to the high radiation content in the air. Get down to the ventilation chamber at the far end of the industrial zone if you wish to speak with him. Is there anything else you wish to know?
Nope. Okay. Gonna be a lot of this back in Droid. Get to the industrial zone. I hate the beepy boops with dialogue. It's annoying. Okay, so it automatically teleported me right to him.
You must be the droid IS-18 informed me about. I am IS-02. How can I help you? Ah, yes. I will transfer the authorization to your memory core immediately. One moment. The authorization has been uploaded. You can now access the main console in the central zone. Once you are logged in, transfer the code to IS-18's terminal. Is there anything else? I am responsible. I am sorry, but further information about the manufacturing process is restricted. Is there anything else you wish to know? Certainly. Please wait a moment while I access the M478 database. One moment, please. According to the information in the database, there are currently 6,927 droid units active in the colony. Is there anything else you wish to know?
Nope. Okay, and it automatically teleported me up to this one. And for some reason, they go completely hostile. I don't know why. Okay. I was just pressing random things in there. Okay, let's talk to him. Okay, so what was the code? 6927. Well, being that we did destroy 2, so that would make it 5. 6, 9, 2, 5. Okay, so I had to do a reload and fix one of the mods that I was having problems with. My skybox mod apparently was causing a conflict with the mod for this planet. So if you ever do use the mods that I use, just know that you have to deactivate the skybox one to if you get this problem. So let's check to see if that actually worked. Okay, so we should get a load screen. And it takes me back to where the main party is. Yep, there we go.
Ah, you have returned. Were your efforts successful? Your droid has successfully stopped the source of the radiation and has reset the environmental systems. Yes, it is safe for organics to enter.
Okay, so we're going to take Handmaiden and Anton. Let's head on in now. Just on the safe side. Okay. Now to figure out where the hell we're going.
It is an immense pleasure for me to welcome the very first organic in the colony of M478 since the arrival of the colonists. I am CS36, the official information, guidance, and advisory unit of the Central Zone. In order to provide you with the best assistance possible, I will first have to know the reason for your arrival in the colony. A Jedi Master here? It is highly unlikely any Jedi Knight would have come here, given who the colonists are. Furthermore, the whole colony is monitored by security cameras. If a Jedi actually appeared on the planet, we would know about their presence immediately. What you ask exceeds my authority, unfortunately. Droids on M478 are restricted from accessing security cameras. However, IS-24 and ES-05 have superior powers. They are allowed to monitor their respective zones they govern. Due to recent events in the colony, the environmental zone is inaccessible at the moment, but if any organic is present in the industrial zone, IS-24 will know about it. Then you would have to gain access to the environmental zone to ask ES-05 for help. Though, like IS-24, she is limited to monitoring her respective zone only. Only M478 possesses access to security cameras for the whole colony. The problem is that he was deactivated years ago by the colonists. I can reveal to you that IS-24 and ES-05 have the power to reactivate M478 with their combined authorizations, but you will need to speak with them about it. You will need to gain support from both of them. With the environmental zone closed, you should go to the industrial zone first and speak with IS-24. What would you like to ask about next? The escort droid next to me can help you travel distance more quickly.
Official escort droid of the colony of M478 at your service. I have been programmed by the colonists to serve as an escort to any organic life form unless ordered otherwise by the colonists or any of the Archons. You do not have authorization to meet the Industrial Archon. As you wish.
Okay, we got rid of the green cage. So I gotta figure out try figuring it out.
Idiot! Don't. This door. Don't.
Attention all units in Sector 11B. This area is in perfect condition now. Return to the droid manufacturing immediately. I have new assignments for you.
Oh.
Attention all units in Sector 11B. This area is in perfect condition now. Return to the droid manufacturing immediately. I have new assignments for you. Yes, I know that CS-12 thinks one of you accidentally took his behavior core scanner. I have already told him to look for it in the storage. I am sure he has left it there. Again. But to avoid such problems in the future, I have restricted access to all of the cleaning unit's trash containers. No one unauthorized will be able to access them and interfere with your duty now. Our efficiency will increase again. Signing off.
Okay, I don't really see how any of this helps us. Okay. This updated. Okay, so I got it.
With the radiation leak gone, we can work on restoring the colony to its former glory.
What's going on there? Go back to work immediately.
I'm so confused.
Please do not bother me. I have too much work to do. Our efficiency is decreasing rapidly as we speak. My sound receptors must be malfunctioning. Are you serious? You cannot interfere with the utility droid's duty. It would result in an immediate decrease of our efficiency, followed by a major increase in the colony's uncleanness. That is why I restricted access to the utility unit's trash containers. With such a limited workforce I have at my disposal, we barely manage to fulfill the current labor schedule, and I constantly keep receiving new reports about uncleanness in every part of the colony. The colonists send out us, the droids, with an unprecedented reliance. We cannot let them down.
Warning, utility droid systems are overloaded. High risk of a critical failure. It is not recommended to dispatch any new assignments for at least 3 days.
Efficiency, efficiency! It is the only way to fulfill our task. I cannot allow our efficiency to decrease even by 1%. I must sustain high labor figures. For the glory of the colonists! That is something I can accede to. His model is perfectly qualified for performing cleaning duties. Actually, based on all the positive opinions about T3 Unit's high work ethic I heard, I think our efficiency could possibly even increase with your droid working for us. Splendid. Please, send him here. As soon as he receives his assignments, I will give you authorization to access my droid's trash containers.
I'm confused.
Please do not bother me, I have too much... It would result in an immediate decrease of our efficiency, followed by... With such a limited... The colony...
Warning.
If... This rusty computer is only making unnecessary noise. I have everything under control. My droids are used to performing multiple tasks in a short amount of time. They could easily take up even more assignments. But they will return. I know they will. We cannot abandon our duties. We must be prepared for their comeback. I am in perfect condition, just like the colony is under my administration. Constant work has avoided my unit from suffering a single error or defect. If other droids were fulfilling their duties as conscientiously as I do, this colony would be the role model for the whole galaxy. But they will... I am in perfect condition, just like the colony is under my administration. If other droids were... Make it... For the Maker's sake! I can already see how our weekend efficiency report will look like. Go ask such questions to CS36 or CS45. They would be more than happy to answer any of your questions about the colony.
I am still so confused.
Surrender your weapon.
What are you trying to accomplish? You can point your weapons at me all you want, but you will not be able to shoot at me or any other droid in M478.
You cannot continue past this point. A malfunction. He is malfunctioning. He's trying to harm other units. War units have a higher authority. We can harm another unit if we perceive it as a threat. This industrial unit, however, is not a threat. An unauthorized upgrade has been installed in his mainframe, causing him to act in such an unstable way. It is like he wanted to destroy something. I'll let you proceed. My programming does permit me to attack an organic. You will face all of us if you do so.
He can attack organics? That's a stupid design. What if the colonists were still alive and this thing started killing them? Why would they want that?
To protect them from organic attackers. There has been a critical error in your programming. Surrender your weapon and go to maintenance. I will consider it after killing this human. If you attack, we all will. I have superior upgrades. We'll see about that. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay, so something upgrade. Battle module to itself.
Please do not bother me, I have to... It would result in an immediate... With such... The colonists and...
Warning, you...
If it... I am in perfect... If... This rusty... My droids are... I hardly doubt you found anything my units aren't taking care of already. We're everywhere, cleaning everything. But should you somehow find something, you could report about trash and uncleanness in the colony via the main terminal located in Central Zone. Here, I will give you authorization to upload the reports.
Okay. So I just did something.
Official escort droid of the colony of M478 at your service. I have been... As you wish.
This computer here? guessing with this?
Oh my! A high priority report! It is flagrant that I am receiving such a report only now. Does every droid in this colony have broken photoreceptors or what? Attention all units! We have a high priority report citing high trash amounts and uncleanness in the industrial zone. Prepare to increase your efficiency.
Warning. Assigning another high priority report to already overloaded units may result in a critical overload. It is recommended to avoid doing so.
Oh, be quiet. I know what my units are capable of. They will be fine. Attention units! I am sending you the parameters. Pick it up immediately, but do not abandon your previous assignments.
Warning. Critical overload of all the cleaning unit systems.
Oh no! This must be some kind of a mistake. My units could easily pick up even more assignments.
Did I do this correctly? I have no idea if I'm doing any of this correctly.
Stop right there. Your utility droid has tried to escape arrest. Hand him over to the authorities, now. Failing to comply will be seen as an act of assault and will be met with force. You have been warned. You're under arrest. Come along peacefully. This is your final warning. Hand over the droid, now. Defend yourself.
Everyone down! Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
I'm not taking the droid. Okay, memory core. Am I able to get through this damn door now?
IS-43's cleaning droids have blown up. That doesn't surprise surprise me at all.
Okay. Just need to find a droid in the colony able to recognize where this droid came from. Okay, we gotta go back up to Central. I'm looking for a maintenance droid.
Official escort droid of the colony of M478 at your service. I have been programmed by the colonists to serve as an escort to any organic life form unless ordered otherwise by the colonists or any of the Archons. As you wish.
Okay, I'm trying to find... I don't know if it'll be a repair droid or... That's not what I was looking
My purpose is to serve the colonists. Why would I ally myself to our enemy?
You are the environmental unit.
What's your point?
I have recorded it with my own photoreceptors.
There are a lot of environmental units in the colony. I assure you, none of them are working against the colonists.
This droid is working against the colonists.
No, I am not.
He came here from the environmental zone and entered the industrial zone. Shortly after that, there was a fight. Inverter goes into the environmental zone, and the colony was flooded with deadly radiation.
It was an assignment from ES-05.
It was a murderer. Killed our colonists in cold blood. We have duties to attend to.
Okay. What about these?
I don't have it.
But neither did your industrial zone's counterpart.
Wait, so you lost the prototype? That is disastrous.
We will find it. We have to.
We better.
How may I be of assistance? This is nothing to worry about. We can handle a situation. It's merely a misplaced and not fully operational droid upgrade scavenged from a part of another old droid which we found in a manufacturing center. Our colonists scanned it and, apparently impressed by its destructive capabilities, wanted us to integrate it into battle droid mainframe, with a few upgrades of their own. But this part was never designed to work with our standard battle droid model. It caused some unusual and sometimes unstable behaviors, and now the part is out there, somewhere. But we will find it, eventually. There's no reason for you to bother searching for it. Let me see. Yes, that is a part I was talking about. Where did you find it? I cannot answer that. When we discovered it was missing, we had no idea who took it. Now that I know it was installed into a battle droid, I have even less of an idea who could have done it. With the Sith dead, I could persuade IS-24 that this upgrade is too dangerous to use in our droids. You can have it.
It would be so much easier if I still had that new behavior core scanner. You just cannot leave anything in this colony in the sight distance of those cleaning units. Oh, I am sorry. I did not notice you. I am CS-12, a maintenance unit. What can I do for you? Of course. I possess all the data about every droid unit in the colony. One moment, please. One moment? I am sorry, but I will not be able to help after all. According to my data, this piece of a memory core belongs to CS-45, one of the information units. Right there. But there must have been some kind of mistake. All the droids on M478 are obligated to immediately report to maintenance droids if their units have any defects. CS-45 has never reported about losing part of his memory core. There must be an error in my database. You could speak with him, but he cannot be the droid you were looking for.
CS-45, the original information, guidance and advisory unit of the Central Zone, is at your service. Feel free to ask me about anything. This information is restricted. I am sorry, but the information on the subject you ask is restricted and I cannot reveal it for any reason. As long as my programming keeps restricting me from revealing certain information, I will not be able to answer your questions regarding the Industrial Zone lockdown. Feel free to ask me. The radiation leakage from a few days ago was a direct reason behind the death of all the organics on the planet. I was there with the colonists in the industrial zone when the attack began. They were caught completely unprepared. The high density of radiation made them fall dead in less than a minute. There was no time to take any action. The colonists assumed that the leakage of the radiation was part of an attack on the colony. However, no enemy was spotted in the colony during or after the leakage, which makes me suspect that it could actually be some sort of an accident. But we cannot be sure about anything until we find proof to support one of the theories. Feel free to... I will be glad to provide you all the information on the colony I possess.
Okay. Dark side.
What can I do for you? I do not understand it. His unit cannot restrict any information he possesses. There must have been some kind of critical error in his memory core. Wait here. I will take care of it immediately. It appears that CS-45's memory core was physically damaged. Additionally, I found an unknown entry in his register which was restricting part of the data on his memory core. I am not sure where this unusual entry came from, but its presence explains why CS-45 did not report to me about physical damage of his memory core. I have deleted the entry from his register. Immediately after that, CS-45 reported about his defects and confirmed the part you have found belongs to him. He is the droid you were looking for. Thank you for informing me about the situation. I will have to replace his damaged memory core, so please, if you have any business with him, make it quick.
Okay, so that was the droid we were looking for.
CS-45, the original Information, Guidance and Advisory Unit of the Central Zone, is at your service. Feel free to ask me about anything. I am sorry, sir, but I am still not able to do it. With the register entry that was classifying part of my data removed, I can now explain to you the reason behind my inability to help you with your problem. After the colonists arrived on the planet, they introduced several security and safety systems. My unit was assigned with the task of preventing any intruders from getting into the second recharge station section of the industrial zone, where our most prominent colonists were located. I was supposed to seal the gate to the second recharge station section as soon as possible, if there was any attack on the colony. I was also assisting the colonists in enhancing other security systems in the industrial zone. As it seems, those have failed, unfortunately. To avoid revealing the code to the gate in the industrial zone to any potential enemy, of course. The register entry input by the colonist restricted me from revealing information about my duty even after fulfilling the assignment. I was, until the colonist assigned me my new task, which was fulfilled at the time I sealed the gate to the second recharge station section. As a result, my programming has instructed me to begin performing my old duties again. Feel free to... When the radiation leaked into the industrial zone, I sealed the gate to the second recharge station section to secure our masters located there. For some unknown reason, one of the colonists tried to prevent me from sealing the gate. He fired at me. My memory core was damaged. Thankfully, I was not destroyed completely. If that had happened, the security system would have opened the gate automatically, and the enemies could have reached our masters. Unfortunately, the damage I received wiped out part of the data in my memory core, along with the code to open the gate to the second recharge station. I believe the removal of my current memory core would be classified by the security system as an annihilation of the whole unit. The gate would open automatically. Thank you for your kindness. I will report to him immediately.
Okay, so is this gonna open that door?
What can I do for you? I will replace his broken memory core with a new one, though he will remain inactive until M478 is reactivated. A replacement of a memory core means that all the former assignments of the particular unit become outdated. With the death of all the colonists, M478 is the only entity authorized of assigning CS45 a new task.
Something up?
I wasn't trying to talk to you.
What can I do for you? Given my duty, I of course possess large assortments of the necessary equipment and spare parts for various droid models. Although commerce was not taken into account when I was assigned to my task, for an appropriate price, I am willing to give you access to my stock.
Okay. Okay. Don't need any of that. Let's go see if the door actually can open now.
Why don't you check out these videos? And if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and ring that bell to stay up to date on all notifications.